Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Baghdad, there lived a skilled tailor named Ahmed. Ahmed was known throughout the city for his exceptional craftsmanship, and people came from far and wide to have their clothes made by him. His little shop was always filled with colorful fabrics and the sound of the sewing machine. One day, as the sun was setting and Ahmed was preparing to close his shop, a curious figure appeared at the doorway. It was a hunchbacked man with a mischievous grin, wearing clothes that seemed a bit too patched and worn for comfort. The little man introduced himself as Salim, and he had a rather peculiar request. "Oh, wonderful tailor of Baghdad," said Salim, his voice a melodic tune, "I have heard of your great skills, and I have something special I'd like you to make for me." Ahmed, intrigued by the request, nodded, "Of course, Salim. What garment do you wish for me to craft?" Salim leaned in with excitement, "I need a robe, but not just any robe. This robe must be adorned with a secret pocket, large enough to hide my greatest treasure." Ahmed chuckled, "A secret pocket? That sounds intriguing indeed. Consider it done." As Ahmed worked tirelessly on Salim's robe, he couldn't help but wonder about the treasure that Salim wished to hide. The tailor's imagination ran wild with thoughts of gold, precious gems, or perhaps a map leading to some hidden loot. When the robe was finally complete, Ahmed admired his handiwork. It was a magnificent piece, the seams invisible, and the secret pocket so cleverly crafted that it was impossible to detect. Salim returned to collect his robe, grinning from ear to ear. He slipped into the robe and twirled around in delight. "You have outdone yourself, dear Ahmed. It's perfect. Now, my treasure shall remain safe and hidden." Before leaving, Salim whispered a word of gratitude and placed a small pouch of coins on Ahmed's work table. Ahmed nodded, satisfied not just with the payment, but with the exceptional work he had produced. As days turned to weeks, a peculiar thing began to happen in the streets of Baghdad. People started talking about a mysterious figure, a hunchbacked man who seemed to appear out of nowhere, always bringing cheer and gifts to those in need. Children would find sweets under their pillows, and the poor would discover coins left in their baskets. Ahmed, hearing these tales, smiled to himself, realizing that Salim's greatest treasure was not hidden gold or gems, but the joy of giving and bringing happiness to others. And so, the tale of the tailor and the hunchback grew into legend, a story of kindness and the secret treasures that reside within the heart, rather than in hidden pockets. Forever remembered in the tales of Baghdad, the laughter of the hunchback and the skill of the tailor would echo in the desert winds for generations to come. And anyone who wore Ahmed's garments could feel a trace of magic, as if kindness itself had been woven into every seam.